Ash's greatest rival of all time is coming back for an epic bout in which Ash may learn a valuable new technique. So let's talk about it. Hey everyone, it's Charles. How are you today? Today's plan is to have a quick chat in which we will lay out some of the juicy nuggets that will be served this Friday in Pokemon Journeys episode 114, in advance of our full breakdown of the episode later this week. An episode wherein Ash's best rival ever will return to push him to his limits in preparation for the World Coronation Series Masters 8 tournament. And as always, it's going to be a blast, so kindly subscribe for more Pokemon goodness throughout the week, every week, and let's quick chat. In episode 114 of Pokemon Journeys, Ash will head back to Pallet Town to train his Masters 8 team alongside his seasoned veterans at Professor Oak's lab. And guess who shows up? None other than Paul, a rival with very small pupils whose ruthless approach to Pokemon training challenged Ash's own training methodologies and worldview while pushing him to new heights in the anime's Diamond and Pearl saga. We could not ask for a better training partner than Paul, as while Ash has squared off against arguably more powerful rivals in the past, there is no one out there who has made Ash reflect on his shortcomings and step up his game quite like Paul. Having humiliated Ash time and time again throughout the Diamond and Pearl series, pushing him to get better and better until he and Infernape finally got their revenge on Paul in Sinnoh's Lily of the Valley conference. Yes, Ash may have defeated Paul 12 years ago, but Paul is still a powerhouse and perfectly positioned to make Ash think harder and play harder in the Masters 8. As Paul announces in the episode preview trailer, the match will be a 3 vs 3 battle with no switching permitted. Dragonite versus Garchomp, Gengar versus Metagross, and Lucario versus Gyarados. Historically, Ash and Paul's battles have been full of switches as the two played mental chess matches, struggling to swing the advantage in their favor, but here we can see that Paul wants Ash to focus on working one-on-one with the hand he is dealt. This hand will include Dragonite and Gengar getting hit for 4x weakness against their opponent's Dragon and Steel-type attacks. And as I'm sure anyone keeping up on the Masters 8 roster will notice, Paul is using the ace Pokemon of Cynthia, Steven Stone, and Lance. A battle in which Ash's greatest rival of all time will mirror the aces of the 3 champions that Ash will likely have to overcome in the Masters 8 tournament. Now that sounds like a hot treat in the making. So be sure to let me know how you think these matches will play out. But beyond the general usefulness of targeted training for some of Ash's toughest matchups, the episode trailer points towards Ash's team walking away from this with a brand new trick in the bag. If we take a closer look at the title, Training Battle of Flames, Ash vs Paul, it could be a play on words suggesting that Gengar will pick up its very own Fire-type move when we consider the lingering shot of Ash's Gengar surrounded by Ash's Fire-type Pokemon in the trailer. Presumably, Ash realized that while his Journey squad has 3 ways of hitting the Masters 8 dragons for weakness, it does not have a single Fire-type move in the arsenal to help deal with threats like Steven's Metagross or Cynthia's Glaceon and Roserade. Accordingly, he may be looking to outfit Gengar with another scale-tipping surprise, perhaps even replacing Ice Punch since Dracovish already knows Icy Fang. In the games, Gengar can learn Fire Punch, Will-O-Wisp, and Sunny Day. And while none of Ash's Fire-type Pokemon know these specific moves, perhaps they will help Gengar to Skywalker one of them by showing it how to manipulate fire more generally. If so, then Fire Punch would be a safe play, but Will-O-Wisp would also be interesting as Ash could burn opponents while substantially decreasing their physical attack power to protect his glass cannons. And that sounds pretty interesting. And if this is indeed the scenario that unfolds, then I suspect that Gengar will struggle to get a grasp on the technique until Paul's Metagross pushes it to its very limits. But regardless of whether or not another of Ash's Journey squad is granted the power from an ace of yesteryear, or how exactly it may end up happening, you can bet that this will be a scorching hot battle worth tuning into, and I can't wait to break it down together later this week.